Well, following yesterday's bit of a tease about the box I'd had from Amazon France, yes, Gav, I haven't looked at any other answers. You may well be right. That's Gav Axman. You want to check out his YouTube channel. Right, I'm using a rather sharp knife here. And I have to be careful. I don't want any mishaps to me. There we have it. Taking it out bit by bit. Little bit of complimentary brown paper. It's like that Stanley Holloway song, isn't it? All brown boots. And what have I got inside? You may well ask. Bob Dylan, the band, the 1974 live recordings. Well, some time ago I made a video about one of my all-time favourite live albums, and that was Before the Flood. And I think that Before the Flood was from this series of concerts. So there's all the CDs there. Now, I'm not going to take all these out. I believe there's a booklet in here, which we'll have to cover some other time. It's got all the cellophane wrapping on it, and when it was on Amazon UK, it was a bit sort of excessively expensive. Then it dropped in price, and then I looked back again, and it cranked up in price. I think currently it's on offer for about £148 on CD, which is just ridiculous. So I looked on Amazon France, and I got it for, I think, just over £100. All these CDs on it. There are 27 discs. Chicago Stadium, Chicago, Illinois. Disc 2, Chicago Stadium again. Disc 3, afternoon performance at the Spectrum, Philadelphia. Disc 4, evening, the Spectrum Philadelphia Theatre. Did a few there. Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. Montreal Forum, Canada, obviously. Boston Gardens, Boston, Massachusetts. I like Boston. Had some very enjoyable times in Boston, visiting people. Capitol Theatre, Largo. And there's even Bob Dylan, the band, 1974 tour, and it tells you where he's been there. He and the band. And there's a photograph of one of the auditoriums. Let's just see. Surprisingly, there's not a sticker on the outside of this. There we go. There's a paper wrap on it, which gives all the concert dates. I have to hang on to that, won't I? Because that can be interesting reference. The books, the CDs are all quite thickish card, but no, there's never any flipping paper inlays or anything with polythene in. And this is the booklet. Apparently they've been remixed from all the tapes from the mixing desk, etc. Hours in the Coliseum, notes on the 1970 tour. That's Bob holding his hand out there to respond to someone. Lots of photographs. Bob coming down off a plane with members of the band behind him. That Before the Flood is a fantastic double LP as I've got it, and I've got it on CD somewhere or other. It says produced for release by Steve Berkowitz. Original multi-track recording engineers Rob Fraboni and Phil Ramone. Phil Ramone, huge reputation, and Rob Fraboni. Studio compilation and mastering by Steve Adabo. Sorry about that. Original multi-track recording by Wally Hyder Recording, Ed Barton and Bill Broms. Reels transferred by Andreas Meyer at Swan Studios. Art direction and design Jeff Gans. Presented in collaboration with the Bob Dylan Centre and the George Kaiser Family Foundation. And that is a belting photograph, don't you think, of Dylan there in repose, his bobness. Wonder what that carpet is. Is it an Axminster, do you think? Well, it's a rug, isn't it? And he's having a bit of a snooze there. Is that a Fender? Is that a Fender Stratocaster he's got there? I think so. Great photo in the back. This is going to take me ages to listen to. All songs written by Bob Dylan, all songs published by Universal Tunes. Bob Dylan vocals, guitar, harmonica, piano, Robbie Robertson guitar, Garth Hudson organ, piano, clavinet, Richard Manuel piano, electric piano, organ, drums, Rick Danko bass guitar, Levon Helm drums. Now I have got another box which is the Rolling Thunder box. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. It'd be lovely to have these in, you know, bigger, like LP size book, but sadly it's not an LP, and I didn't realise Bob Dylan played table tennis. I'm sure there's some witty remark there going on. Maybe he's a bit of a whiz at it. There's replicas of ticket stubs from various gigs, and this shot here looks very similar to one of those greatest hits albums he had out donkeys years ago that I've got on LP somewhere. That I think it's a similar photograph. That very, very similar anyway. There you have it, 1974 recordings. I mean, you know, absolutely huge. The one that I would like to own is the 1966 tour. Now, I've read all sorts of reviews about that, and some people say, oh yeah, great, you know, there's even the guy that did some of the recording on that tour, great, but there were some shows that weren't recorded off the desk. They were recorded bootleg recordings by fans, and the quality is a little bit variable apparently. But I've looked at the price on that, and it does fluctuate up to quite high numbers. Where did I see it the other day? I think I saw it on eBay, and it was something like about £124. But on that 66 live one. But this is, well, for me, I think it was a very good buy, and I know I'm going to be thrilled when I come to start persecuting the family by listening to this and them telling me that Bob Dylan can't sing and he's got an awful voice, etc. I don't care. It's entertaining, and it's a piece of history as well. So, Gav, yes, you were quite right, 1974, and this is the box set from Inside the Box. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this. Maybe you own a copy of it and you'd like to tell me some things about it. Any comments you want to leave, I always try and reply to your comments anyway. If you've enjoyed it, tick a like, And if you're not subscribed to the Collector's Cave, then this is a good time to do it, isn't it? Because you get nice things like this to look at and makes you think, well, is it worth me buying that? Okay, take care and thanks for watching. Bye for now.